Following Alexander Graham Bell's invention of the telephone in 1876, the idea of communication from miles away crept into the minds of innovators. In 1891, Almond Brown Sugar patented the stepping switch and the automatic telephone exchange. The automatic system had a few problems. For the first 2 years the automatic system was implemented, everyone in a particular area was connected by a single line. This meant that when one person tried to get a hold of another, every single home in that area would ring. Eventually the manual system came into play. When the caller tried to get a hold of another person, they would call the operator who was stationed at a central office. The operator then connected them to the desired person using a switchboard. The switchboard used wires and individual outlets to connect two lines. As automatic dial systems came into place, switchboards still continued to serve specific purposes. If one were to contact somebody long distance, they would call the operator to connect them to a more local switchboard, and that operator would then connect them to another switchboard closer to the destination, and so on. In 1906, the Alberta government began a phone service known as Alberta Government Telephones after Premier Alexander Cameron Rutherford's legislation passed. The legislation allowed Alberta's municipalities to operate telephone companies. Bigger cities like Edmonton did so, and it wasn't until 1911 when telephone service in the Brooks region began. The long-distance line ran 92 miles from Medicine Hat and had toll offices at Bowell, Suffield, Karlstad, Tilly, and Brooks. A small amount of rural construction occurred in 1920, and according to AGT records, those 6 miles added a dozen subscribers to its service. In the late 30s, the Eastern Irrigation District took over the rural service. The two artifacts of the museum are a Northern Electric switchboard model 1220 and a rural magneto wall phone from the 1920s era. According to AGT records, the phone was used somewhere in rural Alberta from the 1920s up until the mid-60s. They are still operational today, as the board still hooks up the two phones, one at the entrance of the museum and one in the school.